Hello, Potato. We are out of the void space today and out for the first fair of the season. We're at the Sacramento County Fair 2025. The theme this year appears to be cowboy boots and fair roots, but we'll just let that go. Instead, we are out here at the fair. I've already gone through security. They moved the security check inside the gate this time. So I actually could have shot an outro outside and it would have been a little bit easier than normal. But we're in, we've been checked, everything passed, we're good. So now we need to look around at our first fair of the 2025 carnival season. And got to try to find some stuff to eat. Got to check out the rides. Got to go check out the wheelbarrow gardens. This is like the only fair that ever has the wheelbarrow gardens, at least that we go to. So we're gonna have to go and check those out. But yeah, we're here. It's the weather's pretty decent. It's like lower mid 80s. It's not bad. And hopefully it'll cool off nicely as the sun starts to go down and we can see the fair light. I mean, you can see the lights are already on, but you don't really get the full effect until the sun goes down. Got a couple hours before that happens. So yeah, first we're gonna look around, see what there is to see this year, and hopefully find some interesting things to eat, and maybe go down maybe some pig races or something. Definitely look for those wheelbarrow gardens and food, and just a general good time with the first fair of carnival season 2025, or at least our first fair of it. We do have to keep an eye out for whatever weird carnival prizes there are this year. Last year there was that weird green cookie monster, so hopefully we'll find something along those lines this year. We got Charmander, we got Sonic, we got Pikachu. Nothing jumps out at me just yet, but one of the things we've got to keep an eye out for. We do have a plush taco. That's kind of cool. And a pineapple and an avocado. One of those are meant to go together. So looks like over here we have a nurse shark, but it looks like we may have missed the last show. It said the last show was 5 o'clock, and it's a little after 5 now. But maybe we can still go up and get a see you look at the nurse shark through the glass. Looks like there's a splash zone for this. And the answer is sadly probably not really, because I think we're getting a lot of glare off the glass, but I think you can still see them. At least a little bit. Maybe if we swing by later, if they haven't shut everything down, maybe we can get a better look once it gets a little darker out here. I think we can get our best look as it swings around this side here. And of course, if you're exceedingly daring or just want to get a cute little photo, you can climb inside the mouth of a giant shark. Sadly, the way that strap is for the tent and the trash can sign, you can't get a very, very good shot, fortunately, but certainly a cute idea. We can get waist beads and teeth gems. Do you want waist beads and teeth gems?
No, thanks.
Yeah, not this time, I guess. you can get a little bluey hoodie for real life. Looks like the pig races are back this year. Did we miss the last race though? I don't see any hours listed. Maybe they'll make, I think last year we found out about it because they made an announcement. So maybe we'll have to keep an ear out for an announcement. See if we can't see some pig races. Oh, we've missed pedal pullers, but there is still one more pig race coming up. So we'll have to check back for that.
Let's go ahead and take your kids over to the Cowboy show on Earth over in Racers Alley here at the fairgrounds. Don't forget 4 o'clock, I mean 7 o'clock, we've got 4x4 truck pool. That's over in the arena. Tickets are $15 for adults, $12 for children. And there's a ticket right by the arena. Very easy to go. Once again, have a great night. As I said, the local band is coming to the stage. The Cowboy show on Earth over in Racers Alley. And the Magic Man and the Martin Show. That is over in all that started in 3 minutes from now. And once again, have a great time. This has been
So we decided to start the fair off with nothing super interesting on the food front here. The county fair isn't usually, honestly. So we started with a good old Milo's corn dog. If you can see it, I know we're kind of in shade here. Yeah, usually finish off the state fair with a Milo's corn dog, but I thought, why not start the county fair, start fair season off with a Milo's corn dog. Let's give it a bite and see if it's as good as it always is. Well, crispy, meaty, covered in ketchup. How's yours?
Really good.
Good. You might try something a little bit more substantial later on, but for this, we could kill some time while we wait for the pig races with the good old fair favorite, the corn dog. Gotta have a corn dog at the fair, right?
Just like a satellite, I feel you spinning around me. And though we are miles apart, I knew right from the start you'd be there for me. But is it enough to know? Say what I gotta say. I do whatever it takes to get back. I give up all that I got. You know that I'll never stop till I get back to you. Sharing the view with you, even when we're miles apart. Under the skies above, we were one right from the start. Say what I gotta say, I do whatever it takes to get back. I give up all that I got, you know that I'll never stop till I get back to you. Alright, this is a fairly new song for us, so this one's called Legacy. It's all about what you leave behind, but hopefully you leave something good behind, as in you were a good person and you left a good person behind. Will you set me free so I can fly where the angels sing and stars align? Will you let me go but still hold on to the memory of you and me? It goes on and on and on. No one ever really has all the answers to all the questions we always have inside. I keep on searching through all my history, looking for the clues I left behind. What's my legacy? 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 Thank you very much.
We've got our seats now for the all-Alaskan Racing Pigs You Never Sausage show. Wait for the very loud music to end and the pigs to race.
Alright folks, I'm fired up. You guys look pumped up. Our piggies back there, they're psyched and they are 100% USDA primed. Are you guys ready to race? Alright, now our piggies back there, they're professional athletes. I mean, they're truly the best of the best out there. So right now they're back there in that trailer. They're getting stretched out, of course. They're getting warmed up. After all, we don't want them pulling a hammy. It's not the time for pulled pork. It just takes too long to cure. In fact, some of the piggies have even started doing yoga, and Strawberry was carbo loading on quinoa and cupcakes just last night. I mean, the sacrifices that our athletes make to compete in the Piggy Grand Prix. Let's give Mira and Zach a big round of applause, folks. Mira, Zach, I am so excited to see you, and so is Brian. He's been waiting all day long. I mean, there's so much piggy poop to be shoveled back there. You would not believe it. Now this first round team is our all-Alaskan team. They have never been to Alaska, but we tell them they've got nice mensch there. It keeps them happy. So let's see who we got in this first team. All right, in that first lane, wearing the yellow number 3, folks, he's named after the most dangerous Alaskan dinosaur that prowled the lands 75 million years ago. The Swinosaurus Rex. Give it up for number 3, Cowboy. And finally in that outside lane, wearing the green number 2, folks, here he is, the original chauvinist pig. In fact, he used to date Miss Piggy until she dumped him. She left him for a frog, and since then, he's become a very well-rounded individual. And he gets rounder every single day. Give it up for Sourdough Jack. All right, we are ready for our first round race. All right, Zach, are you ready? Athletes, on your moves. Preheat and go. And they are up. All right, starting in the first lane, wearing the purple number 8, or sorry, the maroon number 8. He comes from a time long, long ago. A pigsty far, far away. He is a force in the racing pig universe. It's number 8, Luke Skywalker. That third lane, wearing the black number 7, he's got a scar over his eye and the magic in his hooves. He is the Hogwarts Tri-Piggy Champion, the defeater of Voldemort, and the star seeker for the pepper and sausages. It's the piggy who lived, Harry Trotter. And there's our bell, and they are off. Number 6, Bob, and the lead, number 7, Harry Trotter. Now ahead, here they go down the second straight, Bob goes behind. Soapy will jump, not just a double piggy high hurdle, he will jump a triple piggy high hurdle. How's that sound? Oh, this is gonna be good. Soapy got this, guys. Oh, here he goes, he's going up, he is going up. Soapy, we talked about that, come on. There's that bell, and they are racing Southern track, and then they go for the right side, Southern's on the inside right. Here they go for All right, I think we know, but Judge, make the call. Who's our winner? All right, coming from behind, it's number 7, Harry Trotter. Give it up for Harry Trotter.
So we just finished watching the pig races. Harry Trotter was the winner. Now let's go check out the inside for the expo building and let's find those wheelbarrow gardens. As we enter the Kids Expo, here they are, the wheelbarrow gardens. A thing, I don't know if this is done like anywhere else, but I've not seen it at any other fairs locally. And yeah, it's just really cute. It seems to be fairly unique, at least to this area, for Sacramento. So let's look around here and pick which wheelbarrow garden is the best this year. Okay, so we've taken a look around, and I do like how that one. I'll do back to the other side there and see what the name on it was, but they have actual boots in there. Because of course, again, the theme this year is cowboy boots and fair roots. So it's like some of the classes have gone a little bit harder to try to like really work that theme in than others. I do like the very patriotic from Glenwood Elementary here. They have a little fence. We have a bunch of the students in there. All the some are facing the other way, so we can't see them from this angle. But if you see from the front of the barrow, you can see them as well. I do think, though, right here, who is this? Edward Kelly Preschool. They got some nice growth. I think the corn looks really good on this one. See, moving around. This one seems to have had the idea. Another one of the barrows has this as well, where they tried to do little like boot cutouts. Maybe some other things, looks like maybe some bears as well. Or are those just tops of the boots?
They're the tops.
The tops of the boots, okay. Yeah, they tried to do some boot cutouts, but unfortunately they're on paper, and paper and watering a garden does not mix well. So I like the growth though. They got some growth. What is that? What are they growing there? It looks familiar, but I don't know what. So if somebody let me know in the comments what plant that is. They have some good growth. I gotta give them that. That in particular is probably, I think, a little bit taller than the corn there. You like, well, this one did get first place. This is, I don't see the school's name. It's probably in this clump of stars up here that I can't see the name for. But it's definitely nice. It's the rows are well done. It's very neat.
That one I like too because it has the pictures of the kids in it.
Well, there's a couple different ones because that one has pictures of the kids too with the hat,
Yeah.
which I think is a very nicely decorated one and also looks pretty healthy.
But that one looks really healthy.
Yeah, that one's like kind of overflowing. But again, I still like the boots on. It's not the school name. It just says Sacramento County Fair on the side.
Maybe it's a beet.
It's a beet. Oh, could be.
Maybe those were beet.
Or is that a radish?
Or maybe. Could be a radish.
It does look like it's the same plant. A beet or a radish. Awfully tall for a radish or a beet, isn't it?
It's molted, so.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is p.m. are coming up on 6 p.m. here at the Sacramento County Fair. Want to let you know that we've got the all-elastic...
It's not 6 p.m., it's 6:30 p.m. They're playing this a little late. I think they're just now telling us to go to the pig racing we just finished watching. This one's very full and overflowing. But I like the use of the boots and the branches in that one. Here's it says. It is Kalen Acres, Green Acres 4-H. That's a really impressive one. Yeah, see, this is what the other school was trying to do with the boots, but this one looks like they may have laminated them so that they could stand up to a little water. So Robla Elementary definitely pulled off. Plus, everybody got to color their own boot, which is really cool. I don't know, which is better, having their picture or having them get to decorate their own boot?
I don't know. They're both unique.
I think decorating their own boot gets to be something they got to do as opposed to the picture is just a picture. Although I'm guessing they got to color their bodies.
Yeah, they got to color they just put their picture on the face part.
See, Jennifer's Little Sprouts has a nice little herd of animals in it, and some cotton candy to give more. That's one thing actually, like none of those really have is the fair aspect. Is Jennifer's here does have like a Ferris wheel and cotton candy and popcorn and stuff to give it more of the fair part of it and less focus on the boots part of it. Everybody else seems to kind of focused on the cowboy or the boots in specific. And we've got focus on the fair on this one, which is nice. From Jennifer's Little Sprouts Daycare. And then 3rd and 4th grade from Taylor Street School. They have all been given the bodies of Woody or Jesse. But there's not a lot of growth in that one. It just, yeah, the figures look nice, but they don't seem to have gotten a lot of plant growth. So overall, let's take a couple minutes about it and we'll think about it and decide which one.
On the handle, they find their names.
Yeah, that's cute. We got some, looks like, got some dead cowboys here. They had done sunk in the mud. That's good fertilizer. And boots. Got some boots in there. See, Miss Rose and Miss Mia have another very healthy. Looks like some of them may have suffered a little bit being here at the fair for the past couple days. It was really hot here on Wednesday, so I don't know if they moved the wheelbarrows in here on Wednesday, they may not have been cooling it properly. But let's take a look here, think about it, and decide which is the best. Okay, so we've talked it over. And there's not really a clear one that's better than the rest. So they're all like really good. I like the variety of the ways they've gone about, focusing on the fair aspect, the boots aspects. I like how lush some of them really look. But clearly, a lot of good work went into these. But I think we're gonna go with the Green Acres 4-H Rio Linda Alberta barrel there. Which I like the use of the branch. I like the use of the real cowboy boots, and also that they've taken trouble to actually support the plants with some chicken wire to so they don't keel over. Now I'm sure these all need to be transplanted to something a little bit deeper than a wheelbarrow to finish growing, but yeah, they're all really, really good. But Green Acres 4-H Rio Linda Alberta is the winner of the completely non-existent Void of Intelligence Wheelbarrow Garden Award for 2025. You cannot have a fair without some artwork. Got some nice pictures of when the Blue Angels were getting ready for the air show a couple months back. Got some Sanrio. Ella's got a very interesting gerbil there. Got Stitch representing an actually very nice drawing of an otter down there, or is that a painting or a drawing? Does it say? It is a painting. It is a painting of an otter, not a drawing of an otter. All the same, very nice. And of course the shot everybody has to get when they come to Cal Expo, a shot of the water tower. Lovely work. And this is interesting. We have a scripture wedding dress made solely out of pages of the Bible. Very interesting work there. We've got a wee little quilt here from the Girl Scouts. Got Lego. Always love to see Lego. Pretty sure it's a kit, but always love to see some Lego. And a big old... That's not a T-Rex, is it? Because the head's not right. It is a... Suchomimus. Never heard of one, but it's impressive sculpture. And then another thing you have to have at the county fair is the baking and canning competitions. Got all sorts of cakes and cookies and jellies and jams, and looks like maybe some pickles in there. Not sure what is dried food. Just as dried food. Okay. The bread's very nice there, nicely plated with different kinds of dough. Of course, the worst thing about making such wonderful food is that no one's going to eat any of it other than what they ate when they judged. But you should always have the recipes, right? Well, here's what I definitely have to point out and make like special reference to is a series of chocobos. Chocobo classes set 1 by Janine Burgess. A wee age 43. Very nicely done. Kind of reminiscent of like the 16-bit days of Final Fantasy. We also have over here some nice animal pictures. Golden Gate Bridge. This is the way. I was getting a little worried. We looked at the other side with the other craft things that we didn't see any quilts, and here they are. They're over on this side of the room. We have the quilts. You have to stop to appreciate the quilts. Not a ton of them this year, but quality. It's all about quality, not quantity. Some lovely ones this year. We found a couple more quilts over here, plus some other wonderful crafts. It's a very nicely made pig. But I gotta say, yeah, the dog is cool. But I gotta say, the little frog goblin guys here. Rotten Kids, Zombies, and Pet Dog Crochet Toys by Levon Crimmins. I think that is probably my favorite craft I've seen in here. I'm not counting quilts. Oh, and of course, see more of this at Placer than we do here, but we do have the table setting displays, which nicely done. Of course, you gotta have your patriotic one, your fancy one, and your beachy vibes. And look, one more quilt. All right, we're not going to spend a ton of time in here, but Brad's World of Reptiles is here, and I can't not at least give it a quick walkthrough to check out the World of Reptiles and these very much not reptile birds. We have a couple tortoises down here just hanging out under their heat lamp. And you can, of course, get a picture of you with an animal if you want to pay for that. So like a monitor lizard. I don't see a name for this one, but I think it might be a monitor lizard. Somebody can correct me in the comments. Somebody will, I'm sure, correct me at some point. It'll be years from now, but they'll correct me. Well, hello there. So this one's a red tegu. Maybe that other one on the other side that didn't have a label on it, I think it's there for pictures. Maybe that's also a type of tegu. It looks very similar. Again, just enjoying it in front of the heat lamp. Of course, I do always have to say, I don't think this snake is made of corn. There's always this interesting fella here who is not a snake at all. I know you look at him and you think, oh, that's a snake. That's definitely a snake. That is a legless lizard. So not a snake. This way to shopping. Well, these are certainly eye-catching. Are they knockoff? Are these perler beans? Oh no, they're like knockoff Lego. Okay. Oh, it's like those nano brick ones, isn't it? Yeah, I can't do those, but look how impressive that is, though. Oh, down here we have a Totoro and a Patrick. And Mike wearing a black cap. And I think that's Deadpool. Wow, you see more and more 3D printed things at these now. Oh, Deadpool's head's kind of cool. Some stone things. Ones with the crystals poking out of them are kind of neat. Oh wow, I remember those. The I Love Lucy dolls. We used to sell those exact dolls back at KB Toys. Oh, there's the chocolate conveyor belt one too. And some Cabbage Patch Kids. So we picked our dinner. The food option here is nothing terribly like new and exciting this year. So kind of went between some of the older choices that we've had some of before. My wife went for Paul's baked potato. We went there, sorry, Brian's baked potato. We actually went there last year and got the carne asada fries and the pulled pork potato. This year she split the difference, got the pulled pork fries. How are those?
They're good.
Good. And I went over to Grinders, another one that's regular here for both the county and state fair, and got some Buffalo Jack fries. We got some chopped up chicken strip, cheese, buffalo sauce, and French fries. Let's give all that a try. A lot of sauce, which is good. I like a lot of buffalo sauce. Let's give that a try. Not bad, man. It's been a couple minutes since we, walking to get a place to sit and all. But the fries are not super hot. I mean, the flavor's good and all, but the fries are a little like perhaps they've been sitting there for a little bit. But still good flavor though. I mean, that's what you expect from the fair. And the drink, went over to the big novelty lemon booth and got ourselves a big old lemonade. Which, you really can't go too wrong with Carnival lemonade. It's maybe a little sweet for my personal tastes, but it's a classic, and it goes well with pretty much anything at the fair. While we wait for the sun to finish setting, I thought, what better time would there be to come and check out the animals in the barn? Well, hello there. Anything you want to say? We don't have any food for you. Yeah, he just wanted food. Good pictures. I think someone wants to go for a walk. I don't think he's supposed to have done that. Hello. Got something to say? Hello.
fun tonight so far? We're Red Rocker Revisited. It's actually our first headlining show, right? We got a few openers, but we decided to beef up our set. Come out and play some big boy music. Yeah, good to be here at the county fair. I think those horses are pretty loud. They sound like cars now. The harness race is really loud.
With a little help from Red Rocker Revisited, we've killed the remaining time to sundown so we can finally see the Midway the way it's meant to be seen with all the lights on. So as we wrap up our visit here to the Sacramento County Fair, let's take a quick spin around the Midway and look at the lights in all their bright, shiny, blinky glory.
Yeah, that was the big thing. I know.
And with that, we have seen the lights. It's the payoff. It's the final thing you come to a county fair for, is to see the lights. And I think we did good. We saw pig races. We tried some food. I mean, the food was admittedly kind of a weak point. There wasn't anything new. I don't think there's any vendors that weren't here last year. There wasn't anything new to try. But you know, what we had was good. Got a corn dog. Got our first corn dog of the season that doesn't come from the mall. And yeah, we got to see the animals. Got to see some live music. Got to see the wheelbarrow gardens, which are kind of quickly becoming, I think, one of my favorite things about this fair is the wheelbarrow gardens. And now we got to see the lights. It's all the things you should do at the county fair. And I think we did them. So with that, we will end our first fair trip of the season. Hopefully we got another 3 more fairs to do. Placer, State, and Gold Country. But of course, nothing is certain, nothing is given, nothing is guaranteed. So enjoy every moment that you can, as you can. With that, we will head out of the Sacramento County Fair. I do thank you for joining us here this evening. I hope you found it all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video and in a month at the Placer County Fair.